Oh, hello, my name is John Kanu. I am the founder and director of the Sierra Leone ChestFest Center here in Sierra Leone. And we are located in Kanu, where we work. But I'm here this afternoon in Freetown to do this interview.
So what do you actually do?
Oh, the Sierra Leone ChestFest Center, this is the center that works with, organizes peasant farmers into cooperatives, into farmer cooperatives. So in Kanu, we are working with different communities. These are communities that are essentially affected by diamond mining. They are living under very, very, very poor situations. So the Sierra Leone ChestFest Center, what we do is to actually some kind of empower these communities. We help them to realize their own God-given abilities. We help them to, especially women and youth who carry the brunt of mining activities, who suffer a lot from the environmental damage that is caused by mining in that district. We organize these women, these and youth, to afford them alternative livelihoods, essentially in agriculture, because we believe that, there is so much land, there's so much rich land in Kanu, and that is a very, very sustainable way for these people. So we organize them into cooperatives for them to share together their God-given resources, to work together and harness their environment and live in dignity.
We all understand that you carried out your work in Kanu district, and people want to know, why do you decide to take up such a project in Kanu district? Well,
I usually say Kanu is the middle of nowhere. Kanu is the district where everything that goes wrong in Sierra Leone can take place. It is a place that's some kind of, I can say that is the district of the rich poor, the rich poor man's story, if you know what that means. It is the bedrock of diamonds, gold, coltan, and all these mineral resources. But the people of Kanu have never benefited. Instead, their environment has been depleted. They have been kind of continuously exploited by big mining companies, and the mining industry is poorly regulated by government. So we come in as a Leone ChestFest Center first to help these people realize that they can do better from their own resources. So we organize them into farmer cooperatives. We help them, one family at a time, stand there on their own 2 feet, and then be able to participate in wider contextual issues.
I understand that you want to go to Croatia. And first, what do you know about Croatia?
Oh, I know very, very little about Croatia, other than the fact that I have learned that it's a very beautiful country. It is like Sierra Leone, like Freetown, you can see mountains. But I think one of the outstanding things that I know about Croatia is that they nearly won the World Cup very, very recently, and I think that is remarkable.
So actually, why do you want to go there?
Well, the Sierra Leone ChestFest Center is slowly becoming part of a worldwide network of chestnut lovers. For those who don't know who chestnut is or was, chestnut is an Englishman. He is one of the proponents who actually some kind of advocated for the concept of distributism. And that is the concept with which we work in Kanu. Distributism is actually about making available our God-given resources to as many members as possible in our societies. So Chestnut was a writer, he was a journalist, he was a poet, he was a philanthropist, you name it. He was actually a man, a very wonderful man, who lived around the 20th century in Britain. And the most interesting thing about Chestnut's philosophy, which is especially distributism, is about actually the middle between socialism, capitalism, which is really based on profit and exploitation, with an ability which is very, very, very appropriate for a country like Sierra Leone and in Kanu in particular, in which really we have so much in our own midst for it to go right around, for everybody to really benefit. But because of few greedy people, that is the reason you see here a big divide. Some people are extremely rich, while the majority of our compatriots can hardly have a meal a day. And so, For the last nearly 10 years now, since I came back to Sierra Leone from my studies, we have been working and trying to kind of really popularize this kind of philosophy by practically using distributism. And we have had a lot of evidence. You know, we have through this work, we have been able to organize more than nearly 100 farmer cooperatives now in Kanu. We are now well known in the district and highly respected. You know, we can give advice to both community but also local government institutions. We have been able to establish cooperative market in Kanu for our own farmers. So in other words, we have seen that if only the world could be given a chance for us to actually practice distributism, then everybody will be very happy. So I want to go to Croatia because in Croatia also there is a Chesterton club. You know, as I said, I mean, Sierra Leone Chesterton Center is becoming part of a worldwide web of Chesterton admirers or Chesterton lovers. So we have the UK Chesterton Society, we have the Italian Chesterton Society, we have the US Chesterton group, with all very, very interesting kind of projects to actually galvanize the world to a more just world. So I want to go to Croatia to share our experiences with our Croatian brethren.
Traveling is not something cheap. You know, someone will kind of wondering, how are you going to ensure that you raise the fund, and how will you get the fund in the other way? Or you already did maybe an inquiry as to what it cost. So can you tell us the cost, and how are you going to get the fund?
I suppose it will cost something like including the procurement of a visa, which at the moment is really up in the air, because it will interest you to know that there is no Croatian embassy in West Africa. In fact, there are only, I think, 4 in all of Africa, but they are all in North Africa. So if I don't have to conservatively go outside Sierra Leone to procure a visa, or just a straight trip to Croatia will cost around $4,000 or 4,000 euros. Maybe a little bit more if I have to go and come back and then go to Croatia for a visa. And so how am I going to get the funds? I believe Chesterton himself, if he was here today, will tell you not to worry. You know, I always equate some of Chesterton's thoughts to that of Saint Mother Teresa, who will tell you that don't worry about the money. What is most important is the will. If the will is there, then the means will come.